When you've got a heavily expired roll of C41, you've got three options. You can develop it as normal and expect a heavy magenta cast. You can develop it in black and white chemicals and get some weird sort of gritty images. Or you can use it as toilet paper. So you can guess which one I chose. A fairly common suggestion that I came across was to use the developing times for Tri-X 400. So that's what I did. Hey Siri, start a timer for 8 minutes. Once your scans are in Lightroom, you're going to want to start by desaturating the image. So let's grab that saturation slider and move it to 0. Next step will be to invert the curve. So drag top right to the bottom right, bottom left to the top left, and that will invert the negative for you. You can tell it's very uncontrasty. So the first thing I'd suggest is turning on the histogram if you don't already have it switched on. You can see there's a lot of detail also towards the shadows as well. So let's try and bump that up to start with. And let's bring back the blacks. Because it's inverted, the white slider to raising the white is actually decreasing the blacks and vice versa. Now this is a pretty sort of dark image, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. You can tell there's definitely grain present, but to my eye it looks really nice. Now I'm just going to copy the settings as like a baseline for that photo and paste it to the rest. But I can immediately tell that most of the photos are probably a bit dark. So let's grab another one and have a look. And the histogram doesn't look too healthy. Now that hill to the far right is actually the border, so we can ignore that. So let's increase the exposure a bit and then stretch out the histogram using the contrast slider. You can see it's spread out a bit nicer now. Now let's raise the whites by decreasing the black slider. So I'm trying to push that right shoulder of the histogram further towards the right. So we have some real whites and some real blacks in the image. And I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So let's take a look at a couple of other photos from this roll. Thanks for watching.